Round 6 of the Kenda AMA National Enduro Series presented by Moose Racing. This time we're in Missouri for the Lead Belt National Enduro. We got a little bit of a dry conditions this week, making it slick on the rocks and hard pack that we have here. The waterfall's a little dry this year, so you might see guys going a little faster through there. We got Josh Toth coming off a win again, taking a larger points lead. Steward Baylor's riding a Yamaha this week, coming off a GNCC win. It's going to be a great battle in the Pro 1 class. Pro 2 stacked as well. DeLong and Cody Barnes chasing the championship. Women's Elite with Mackenzie Tricker got a big lead. We got 550 other riders this week ready to tackle the woods here in Missouri.
We're here at the Missouri National Enduro, and this place is a little rockier than most that we've been to this year. And the key in the rocks is you want to set your bike up a little bit softer, and you really don't want to point your bike in the exact direction you always want to go. You play a little bit of a sheep herder, grip tight with your legs, and just keep herding your bike the direction you want to go, because the rocks are always going to deflect you, move you here, move you there. Also, don't be afraid to use the bigger rocks to get you up and over and past the little rocks. Another thing, if you can do it too, run mooses, because mooses add like a dead blow hammer when you hit it. The bike stays more planted, unlike a tube tire is more like a basketball and you bounce around more in the rocks. Also, try to keep your throttle right in the mid-range, and that way your rear wheel's not spinning and bouncing you all over the track. Here we have Craig DeLong. We're going to get a stopwatch and check in with him and Cody Barnes, see what their split time is this section. Those two have been battling for the class win throughout the year, so we're going to see how close their times are here in the third section today. Okay, we should be seeing Cody right now. He's got some lap traffic here, he's battling through. So he's close. Hey, we're here with Melissa Rant out at the National Enduro in the middle of the woods, who knows where. Melissa, you do a great job of getting Daniel and Shan to all these cool places so people can see what all the action is back home. How do you go about doing that?
Well, we usually go out after they've ridden some of the course, and then they find out the good spots that they think would look good for video and for photography. Something interesting, something a little different with the six test. Then we'll go out, we'll put up the banners, and I'll take the Shan and Daniel out, and they'll kind of get the lay of the land and decide where they want to shoot. And then we just make sure we got our times correct so we can get around to all the places and get all the riders that we need, and then we get a little bit of plug for our sponsors too.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a busy job. You seem like you handle it pretty well. Any tips you can give somebody if they're out spectating enduro how to find some of these spots on their own?
Usually, you go wherever you see people standing around is usually a good spot. Here we've got bicycle paths you can walk down, and a lot of times the clubs will have a spectator map. Okay. And then that will give them a place where they can go if it's a neat, like a rocky uphill or if there's a mud hole. And then the clubs will actually kind of help coordinate that. And it's kind of fun because usually at the enduro you're so busy trying to get around to all the spots and service your rider that it's nice to have some spots to go and watch them too, because it's really neat to watch them over the woods and you get a whole new perspective of that.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So if you spectators out there are interested, do what Melissa does, go out and find some cool spots. If you're not interested, sit on your couch and watch what Daniel and Shan shoot for you.
Hey guys, it's Thorn Devlin here at round number 6 in Park Hills, Missouri. Today we're running the Washougal 2 sticky in the rear, and we're running the Washougal 2 in the front. It'll be a little dry and rocky today, so it should work fantastic in those conditions. These tires hook up pretty much anywhere, so these are my go-to tires. Unless it's sand or pretty much anything sand or clay, I'll run a different setup, but these are my go-to tires pretty much all across the country.
Okay, what's your name? Where are you from?
Will Siegpfeifer from just north of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, so not too far away, but a little bit of a drive.
About 9 hours, not too bad.
Okay, do you ride the whole series?
Yeah, I rode the whole series last year, won Open A championship, and then moved up Double A, and now we're leading Double A right now.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. You're knocking them down. That's great news.
I know, it's fun.
So how's that course out there today?
It's pretty dang dry.
Yeah.
So I'm on the road with Hunter Bush, the second rider, and you gotta wait up a good bit.
Yeah.
To get some clear track before you can see, but once you get it's really fun. Section 10 was sweet.
Oh, good.
Probably the best one of the day so far.
Yeah. When we pre-rode it, that was one of our favorites. So
that
good.
Was sweet. It's all really good though. Good layout though.
Well, good. Well, you got some fun stuff coming up here this afternoon. You ready for it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ready for the first section, everything.
Well, good. Well, win yourself another championship this year and move up again next year.
I know. Yep. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Well, keep up the good work. So we're here with Charles, who is Josh Toth's mechanic. Charles, you guys are leading the series after a slow start because of an injury. How's the series going for you?
Good. Everything's going good. Josh is healthy now, and he's firing off at the Enduros.
Good. I know you guys do the GNCCs as well in Enduros. Can you tell us the different strategies and things that you got going on between the two series?
Strategies-wise, we're really, like, these are sprint formats kind of more for him, and Enduro or GNCCs are more of an endurance. So that's kind of more in his world of what he does mentally for that. Bike setup wise, GNCCs obviously run a bigger tank. He runs a 350 in both series. He does have subtle differences, but mostly in the suspension department, GNCCs run a little bit stiffer, Enduros are a little bit softer. Another thing that he does different for Enduros compared to GNCCs is that he runs different bars. GNCCs, he runs a 996, and Enduros he runs a 999. Difference is a 10 millimeter height difference.
Oh, okay.
The sweep is the same, just the height difference, and that's just for Enduros. He sits down a lot more, and GNCCs he's actually standing a lot more. So a little bit different right there.
Now I know at the GNCCs you usually have one gas stop. You get to see him for about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Here you get to talk to him a bunch of times throughout the day.
Yeah.
Does he make a lot of changes throughout the day, or do you have strategies you guys talk about? What's your plan there?
Typically not. He's kind of a slow starter, so. At Enduros, it's more of like just trying to get him woke up a little bit so he can go out there and be intense the first couple of tests and really try to take advantage of that. You know, our competition there, I think everybody kind of starts out a little slow, and
Yeah.
they get faster as we go through the day. So for him, if he can take advantage of those first 2 to 3 tests and get those wins and kind of put a gap on everybody, that's always a benefit.
Yeah. Now I know Josh, he's a younger kid. How long have you worked with him?
This is the 3rd season. He came on the team in 2018,
Yeah.
and we did 2018, 2019 this year, and then it looks like he's re-signed for a couple more years, I think.
Good, good.
So.
And he has some experience. He's won an XC2 championship at GNCC's. This is the first time in the big class leading the series. You know, now he just took over the lead. Is he notice any change in him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's you know, we raced the full series in 2018. He was kind of unknown. You know, he had done a few enduros back in 2016, 2017 here and there. 2018 was a full year. He got a win. And from that year to this year, he's definitely a lot more confident in himself. He knows what he wants to do, how to do it, and go about getting that result. So you see a little bit more intensity out of him, a little bit more just self-confidence, mind confidence of the race, of how he wants to do it. So.
Well, good. Well, Chuck, man, it's great having you guys at the series.
Yeah.
Good luck. God, you're leading it. Hope you can continue that. Good work, and enjoy your time spending time with your rider today.
Appreciate it.
Okay,
Thanks.
see you, Chuck.